Red Dead Redemption, motherfuckers. I regaled you all with my long-abiding love for the franchise in my now 3-year-old review of the second game in the series, so you know I was harder than a whale's tooth hearing this announcement. It's sprawling, it's open, it's cowboys, it's engines, it's console fucking exclusive! Look, somewhere under the 3 inches of dust and disdain back there is a PS4 waiting like a frustrated housewife to be turned on for the first time in 5 months. Bottom line, I'll get to play this game either way, but I'd be slinging some hardcore horse shit if I said I relish the prospect of circumnavigating PSN paywalls and a UI I have every reason to believe was coded by a glaucomic, hyper-caffeinated mole rat with a cubism fixation for the privilege of doing so. If I can play a game on PC, I'd prefer to. It looks better, it plays smoother, and in a multiplayer context, there's at least a 90% reduction in the risk of being called pendejo by an anchor baby who's still on bended knee praying for his first pubic hair. But can we establish now and for all time how profoundly tone-deaf publishers are at present by clinging to consoles in lieu of a viable strategy on the revivified PC market? We all know Rockstar are largely immune to this phenomenon, but if you find yourself with a free evening and a dearth of scat porn, try comparing software figures from 2016 with the equivalent point last generation. Oh, the big releases are selling staggering numbers, sometimes even more than their equivalent counterparts 3 years into the previous generation, but on the whole, software revenue is down, and it's been that way. Look, I'm not ringing any alarm bells. 3 years in, the industry's annual revenue still has more zeros than the Japanese Air Force, but that is not to be confused with overall health. As I intimated in my recent hardware versus software rant, we have reached a point in the AAA market where an ever-shrinking pool of big-budget exclusives with dizzying budgets are the only conceivable thing accruing any profit, while the serfs in lower Midgar make do with shantytown shekels and brace for the inevitable plate collapse. FF7 analogy? I don't know, guys. Moreover, as anyone with eyeballs can discern, the cyclopean successes of yesteryear have become the outlier rather than the rule. For every GTA 5 setting the sales charts ablaze well into the next eon, there's Homefront the Revolution. In short, bombs, and increasingly thermonuclear ones. Look, if Rockstar bring this game to PC, they can expand their audience. I would argue the antithesis is true on today's consoles. I mean, you hear about people jumping from console to PC constantly in today's lackluster manufactory. Who the fuck's gonna do the opposite, I ask you? What, are you sitting around one day and say to yourself, well, my game library's full, and so is my bank account. What can I do to reverse this situation? As such, the assortment of titles and genres on PC has increased exponentially over the last 5 years. It's still a far cry from the glory years of AAA PC exclusives inventing new genres every 2 weeks in the late 90s, but compared to the current state of consoles, it's a fucking bull market. Which leaves consoles with what? Call of Duty? Madden? FIFA? Way to limit the console audience to horseshoe-balding, axe body spray stinking frat fucks and Hispanic children. Huh. I guess Mexicans really do perform the tasks Americans don't want to do anymore. I'm Razor Fist! God fucking speed!